Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Level M Diecast. Of course, you're here for Matchbox action. Brand new 5-packs are dropping. There are 3 of them. We're going to take a look at the first one here. This is Matchbox Adventure 2. Kind of a weird play on the name they have going on here. They're doing some reoccurring names. Some of them, they're just moving up in the numbers. We have seen City Adventure, which is essentially what this is a follow-up to. We've seen several City Adventure models. A couple of different 5-packs. You see them here. Kind of a weird assortment. The worst one was City Adventure 3, which this is actually technically, I would consider this the follow-up to that 5-pack. They are pretty much the same style, a lot of the same style of decos and everything, but the good thing to report is this pack right here is all brand spanking new. All of these decos on here are brand new in this entire pack, so that is a very good thing. There is some deets on the bottom here. So did you want some deets? Sometimes people want some deets, but not really anything crazy to go with on these particular packs here. Of course, the 70th anniversary logo is dawned on it because, of course, it is 70th anniversary. So we're just going to get... Oops, sorry about that. Apologize about that. Bumped the camera a little bit. We'll make our way from the top down. Of course, we'll look at our very first one. This is the Toyota 4Runner. This one did pop out in the latest 70th anniversary collector line in premium deco. This one obviously not in premium deco, just regular deco. I'm not a huge fan of them trying to get, the lights and stuff on side passes. It just doesn't look good. This one's all right. This casting was modified a few years ago to incorporate this front piece as part of the casting itself. It was part of the interior previously when this casting was a new model. I don't think it looks as good like that, but at least they're still making this model, so we got to take a win when we can take a win. Unit number 4, it says, of course, Jungle Safari, Safari X on the door. This one looks okay. Taking a look at the base deets. There's some base deets up on this guy. S06 is the date for that particular 4Runner. So we'll throw him out there. All right, pretty nice to get this casting. We don't see this one all that often. I believe this is the Swamp Raider. Yep, this is the Swamp Raider. We don't get this all that often. This was originally created to be a playset exclusive. It had a kind of a hexagon piece in here. It didn't used to have an interior. And then there would be a little thing on the back where you could swap attachments on and off of the back of it. I think this is a pretty cool casting. Of course, this one dons the Arrow Flint. This is a reoccurring deco. This has showed up on the A100 and some other ones as well. So that's super, super cool that they keep making this deco. It says base cam maintenance. That looks pretty cool. Unit number 2, of course, he does have a tow hitch on there. So they are definitely pushing the tow hitches in the trailers, which is definitely a good thing. This one looks pretty good, though. For being a generic, I think this one looks fantastic. I really do like this casting. Always been a big fan of it. Some of them are a little bit difficult to find. The playset ones are very difficult to find, but we don't have to worry about that now. All right, the Sonora Shredder. Of course, this does don the same deco as that first one we looked at. Of course, this guy is just in dark olive. It's a matte finish on there. Looks pretty good. Dark brown interior, yellow window. That looks kind of cool. Super, super yellow window. This one is all right. It says Jungle Safari X on the side. Team Anaconda. There are no front or rear decos on this. It's pretty cool. It's generic. It's a generic, but I still think it's pretty cool. There is the deets on the base. Nothing fancy. Same deco side to side. This one doesn't have a unit number or anything, though. So the 4Runner had a unit number, but this guy does not have a unit number. All right, moving on to another licensed casting. Get the camera to cooperate. There we go. This is the Geo Predator. This is a real off-road vehicle in real life, the Geo. Matchbox does make 2 different ones. They make the kind of SUV-looking one, and then this one. This one looks kind of cool with the muddy tires. It is a silver-painted body. That is not Zamek. I did think it was Zamek originally, but that is just a silver-painted body. Deets in the windows for some cooling fans and stuff like that. Big roll cage on the outside. I think they did an okay job of replicating this model. But the real model in real life just has so much body work and, just suspension, exposed parts and things like that. You just don't get that with this one, but there is a winch integrated in there. This one is not really themed towards the rest, except for it does say Anaconda on the side. That's pretty much it. Does have number 6 on there as well. Same on this side as well. Just some black outlines for the kind of the tracing of the maybe some body work and stuff like that. So that's actually kind of a cool version. So we don't get that model all that often, so nice to get a new one. Now, one of the models I think that people are going to be most happy to get, the Honda Ridgeline. Yes, another Ridgeline. This one does live on. This was, casting was modified a little while back. The bed change and stuff like that, so they can move the rivet point back here. So pretty cool with some decos and stuff in there, or some details in there with some cargo and stuff like that. Of course, this guy does have a trailer hitch on the back. This one looks a little bit better with the taillight print added on there. It looks good kind of like from here, but then if you look at it from back on, you can see it's just not very good at all. So definitely not a good look on that one. And then, of course, just some print on the side. It does say Anaconda on there. Of course, this is unit number 4. Anaconda Guides, I think is what that says. Yep, Anaconda Guides. See what it says underneath the door there. It just says Ridgeline. There is no decos on the front. Obviously, it is a matte black, which doesn't look too bad. This model is nice and wide. Looks pretty good. There is your updated details on the bottom. 2016 is when this was a new casting, I believe. No, it's older than that. Maybe they modified it in 2016, but it's been around a while. It's been around for a while. So that is the 5-pack. I know nothing super crazy, fantastic. It's it's an off-road pack. It's a generic pack. It's very Matchbox. That's what Matchbox does. But I think it's kind of interesting, the lineage of adventure packs that has led us to this particular one. But I do like the fact that this does follow up with last year's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good mix as well. Don't really have a favorite. They're kind of all in the middle. But of course, I do like the Swamp Raiders. Pretty cool casting. So, all right, that is it. We do have a couple more 5-packs coming down the pipeline. I'm getting those on the channel as well. So if you're waiting for the next round of a couple 5-packs, those are coming in succession. So until then, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Level and Diecast.